Okay, all right. Thanks a lot. It was great to be here, and just after some wonderful presentations after other researchers in the Flyway. Basically, our sharing will be quite preliminary because most of the results are still being analyzed. I hope we will be able to share more details in a future event. Okay, this location on the red dot is where Songhai Blue Wetland Reserve is. So we are one of the important sites in the Flyway, and we have joined this East Asian-Australasian Flyway Shorebird Conservation Network in 2002. There has been migratory bird studies back to 1990s at Songhai Blue Wetland Reserve. The reserve recorded more than 279 bird species, which is about 2/3 of the Singapore species list. And 40 of them are migratory shorebird species. From 1990, metal rings was used for ringing birds. And in 2003, we have used the in-grid flag, green over white. And in 2012, in-grid flag has been used to identify individual birds that record that have been ringed in a reserve. So over the years, there has been ring recapture or flag observations around the countries in the Flyway. There have been birds found in 5 countries: Malaysia, Thailand, China, Russia, as well as Australia. That involves 6 species have been either seen Singaporean birds in overseas or overseas birds in Singapore. With the ring recapture or observation data, we were able to estimate the route of how shorebird migrate. From there, we have been very keen to find out how these common redshanks migrate. So then the Geolocator study was carried out from 2014 to 2016. And we were able to recapture 6 birds from 99 birds that deployed with Indigo C65 geolocators from July 2015 to April 2016. We did a preliminary analysis from the software provided by the company, and with some manual, calibration of the center points. So did an estimation on the stopovers and breeding ground from this bird. So it confirmed that the tracking, the flagging observation data are more or less are correct. So our bird do migrate in the Tibet-Qinghai Plateau. So the geolocator result has bring us more reason to further our study. So then we have decided to carry out a satellite tracking project to find out the migration route of common shorebird using Singapore, and with the tracker that within 3% of the body weight. And we want to further confirm the detail of the migration route of common redshanks, and trying to identify links of stopover sites and breeding ground of this migratory shorebird. that non-breeding in Singapore. So we managed to deploy 20 satellite trackers, which is a solar-powered platform transmitter terminal at 5 gram and 9.5 gram in 2017 to 2018. And these are the lightest satellite tracker were available at that moment. So this including 11 Wimbros, then 2 grey plovers, 4 Redshanks, 1 golden plover, and 2 common Redshanks. So few birds has a transmitter stopped transmitting before migration, including 2 Wimbros, 1 grey plovers, and 1 Redshanks, and some other birds that did not migrate. So that's general the situation we have deployed. Okay, in 2018, we had a good result of all 5 species. So it's including 4 Wimbros, 2 common Redshanks, 3 common Redshanks, 1 Pacific golden plover, and 1 grey plover. So 11 birds of 5 species carried out migration. And you can see from this map, Redshank continued the similar journey as confirmed by Geolocator breed in Tibetan High Plateau. Then the common Redshanks in Greenland. And then we do have this golden plover when reached to breeding ground. And then the grey plover has made a all-round migration, but still came back from the EAAF. So, but Wimbro has also shown an interesting route. Majority of Wimbro took the East Asian-Australasian Flyway, and 1 bird has did a migration through a Central Asian Flyway. So most were reached to breeding ground, and the 8 bird returned to Singapore. So we will eventually find out the Pacific golden plover actually dropped the transmitter instead of dead. So when the bird did return to the breeding ground, and we observed the bird that do not have a transmitter. So the 2019 route quite similar, with most bird are same bird, but there's other few Wimbros was deployed. So the same Wimbro that took the Central Asian Flyway did the same route again, and with the same Redshank used the same migration route. While there are some juvenile or young, sub-adult Wimbro has made a partial migration to similar western route as well. Okay. So the field trackers continued in 2020. That further confirmed the same migration route, including 3 species, 5 Wimbros, 1 Redshanks, and 1 Redshanks. Used the same breeding ground. Every individual bird actually used the same breeding ground. So that was a general, preliminary result of where the birds actually breed. And the route they take. So in general, there are 2 major migration routes has been used by shorebird wintering and non-breeding in Singapore. They initially thought most of bird would, use the East Asian-Australasian Flyway, and which majority bird did. But while the Redshanks and some of the windrows. And this one windrow has used the Central Asian Flyway. And we were able to see the bird actually have managed to direct cross Himalayas. Then also we were able to confirm the migration route and breeding ground of these 5 species. Other than the common redshanks breed in Qinghai, Tibet Plateau in China, while the other 4 has mostly breed in the Arctic Circle area. So there are quite a few important stock oversights that has been identified, including Northern Sri Lanka or Malaysia, Inner Gulf of Thailand, Gulf of Matama for Myanmar, then Mekong Delta in Vietnam, and Yellow Sea, particularly coast in China and North Korea, and then inland wetlands as well play an important role for some species along the Yangtze River. And also before reaching breeding ground, some of the inland wetlands in northern China, southern Siberia are also very important. So this is a very preliminary result, as I mentioned beginning of the slides. And we are working on a very detailed analysis on the tracking data. And we're also working with collaborators like Professor Phil Batley, Professor Max Jun, and also Dr. Semin Lisavorsky, who helped in data analyze or help us to frame the result, better analyze the data to interpret the science aspect better. So that's a quick sharing, and also the study wouldn't be able to be possible without the full funding from National Parks Board, which is my organization, and also those individuals who have helped in the field work for this study. Thank you very much.
That's wonderful. Thank you, David, for a fascinating presentation there. We have 15 minutes now it's an opportunity to ask questions of any of the speakers from today.